As a child, whenever I used to look at white, fluffy clouds, I always imagined them as candy floss or ice cream. I wanted myself to rise as far as them and just eat them away. I'm sure many children have that fantasy looking at the way these clouds are shaped. But if you have head in the clouds, what does it figuratively mean? Yes, that's what we're going to talk about in this episode of Better at Idioms. Head in the clouds is an idiom which means when a person is impractical or absent-minded or is unaware of the problems associated with the situation. Yes, that's right. Let's understand it better with the help of this idiom in a sentence. She was trying to book her air tickets but did not have money in her account. Yes, she had her head in the clouds that she did not know about it. Or we can say, when the teacher asked Peter a question he could not answer. Yes, he had his head in the clouds when the lesson was being taught. Or simply, petrol at 80 rupees a litre? Are you not aware of the present situation, or is your head in the clouds? Yes, that's right. This is how this idiom is used in a sentence. The concept of this idiom can be dated back to the 1600s. Yes, at that time we did not have airplanes or helicopters or any sort of aviation. And the clouds were considered out of the reach or impossible to get at by humans, which is why this expression, head in the clouds, related to something which was quite fanciful, which was unapproachable, or which was out of our limits. The earliest mention of head in the clouds, it is found in the 1836 edition of a New English Dictionary of the English Language, written by Charles Richardson, where he mentioned, when God makes the clouds to gather around us, we wrap our heads in the clouds, and like the male contents in Galba's time, we seem sad and troubled, but it is doggedness and murmur. That is where it was mentioned for the first time. The next mention can be dated back to 1854 by Anna Bartlett Warner in Speculation or the Glen Luna Family, where she mentions this, but I have seen many a married student and have seen him with his head in the clouds, as you say, go stumbling along over the obstacles which had accumulated through his abstraction. So in the real life, we must always be focused and try not to have our heads in the clouds, be practical, be attentive, and hold on to reality. In English language, we do have phrases that can be used instead of head in the clouds, like daydreaming, imaginative, absorbed, scatterbrained, starry-eyed, unrealistic, away with the fairies, and many, many more. For other such idioms which glorify